Oh, hey.
Hello, everybody. So stupid. Welcome back. Another mountain trip. We're headed to Target Hill, which is the highest point in the Eastern Shore Granite Range. So the Eastern Shore Granite Range, it's a range of hills that starts on the outskirts of Dartmouth, and it goes about 70 kilometers east to Sheet Harbor. Even by Nova Scotia standards, these hills are not exceptionally big. They average between like 100 and 150 meters. But what's so cool about this area is that it's full of exposed granite. So instead of forested hilltops, you have these little granite peaks everywhere. It's an amazing area of the province. And Target Hill is the highest point in the granite range. So that's where we're headed today. So we've had the luxury of following a logging road or an old access road for about 6 kilometers. The good stuff starts now though. We got about a 4K bushwhack to the summit. We found a trail of orange ribbons. Now, we're not sure exactly where it's taking us, but it is taking us in more or less the right direction here. So we're following it for now.
Well, Alex did it again. No, just kidding. But he did lose his axe. So, no firewood tonight.
We were hoping to split the wood and get to the dry stuff, but I mean, we'll still get by without it. So this is why they call it the Granite Ridge. It's just full of these awesome outcroppings. Found ourselves a pretty awesome little clearing for lunch. It overlooks Frying Pan Lake, which is the first of 2 lakes that you cross on your way to Target Hill. And if you were to do this deeper in the winter, when the lakes are frozen, you could cross them and you would save yourself a ton of trouble bushwhacking.
This is cool.
This bushwhack has proven to be way more challenging than we thought it was going to be, and we are losing light quick. So we decided to call it and set up camp right on the shores of this lake. It's a really nice campsite. Obviously, there's always that initial disappointment when the plans don't go exactly how you want them to. But that being said, it's still just so nice to be out here, and hopefully either later tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll put the drone up and get some shots of the mountain because we're still close enough. But yeah, we got lots of work to do before sundown here. Come.
Our plan is to make shelter for the night and fire. We're thinking of doing a sort of A-frame, but using the 2 rocks as walls. We'll make 2 triangles like this on each side, put a cross piece so that we can put our tarp over it. We might try to do some fancy cots or just sleep on the ground. We'll see. Perfect, like a glove.
What's that old expression? Cut the amount of wood you think you'll need for the night and then double it. Or triple it.
Quadruple it.
Quadruple it. So we're gonna tag team some firewood here. Okay, about time we have a fire. Make this place really feel like home. It's cold. It's gonna be like -8, -7 tonight. And we both have 0-degree sleeping bags, so we're gonna push the limits a little bit. But yeah, let's get a fire going. Okay, supper time. We got some mac and cheese. I got some green onion that I cut up last night, and then we got some chorizo to go with it. And lastly, chili. It's gonna be phenomenal. Beautiful. Okay, so there is a little bit of a story behind why we're having mac and cheese tonight. Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I want to set the scene here. Okay, you're doing the Seawall Trail in Cape Breton, 4 days across the northern section of the island. But we get out there and there's nothing but cold mist and rain the whole time. So for days we're bushwhacking up and down these epic seaside mountains, and we're having a good time. Don't get me wrong, we're having a good time. But we're cold and wet, and finally on our last night we descend out of the highlands into Pollard's Cove. For the first time in days the sun comes out and we're setting up our camp on the beach. We have an amazing sunset. We are so happy. And that's when our good buddy Javier, he pulls out a box of mac and cheese to our surprise. So we cook it up, we put it all together. Me, Liam, and Javier, we're sitting around eating it, just the best meal ever, staring off into the sunset. And that's when Alain walks over and he says, "Say, ooh, my mac and cheese." And for all you people, for all you people who don't understand French, that means "where's my mac and cheese?" In that moment, in our excitement about the food, we forgot about Alain. So that's why, to make things right, I'm cooking mac and cheese for him tonight.
Well, it still hurts to this day, even 6 months later. That feeling of betrayal after spending 4 days together with your comrades up in the highlands, struggling and crossing rivers, being cold, going up mountains, through bogs. And we kind of got this close bond. We all suffered through that epic adventure together, and at the end we all talked about how we would have this big feast with craft dinner and chili at the end, and they just left me out.
Okay, well, that's enough complaining. The water's boiling, so let's throw the mac and cheese in. Making it a little bit extra special, putting some chorizo in. Oh, did you get that catch?
Yeah, I did. All right, I'll come hold the pot.
Yeah, ow, fuck. I got boiling water on me. Okay, the wheels have come off.
Oh, so you got a big chunk of wood in there.
Oh no.
Oh, you got a lot of branches too.
Yeah. Hey, branches add to the flavor. So they always say that the most fair way to share something is that one person splits it up and the other person chooses. So, I split it up and you choose.
Oh, grab the closest one.
Because I have one more thing to put on there.
The garnish.
The garnish.
Chef Alex here.
There you go, my friend. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
And I'm sorry about the Seawall Trail.
You're pardoned.
Do you forgive me now?
I forgive you.
So we're gonna try our hand at some bannock. I've never made it myself before, but I have had it made for me by the one and only trail manager. Shout out to you, Gordon. So I'm gonna try it myself here. Some recipes called for oil, some didn't. I brought just a little bit. And so oil's in, so then we're just gonna add a little bit of water, a little bit at a time until we get some dough.
So is there a technique to kneading the dough, or?
Maybe. I'm not using one, I'll tell you that. Maybe that actually, I think I made a bit too much water in. We'll see. When it stops sticking to your fingers. That's how you know the dough is ready. This isn't going good.
It's going downhill.
Yeah, this is not, I'm doing it all wrong. I'm 100% doing it wrong. Listen, I had good intentions. I just wanted to do something nice for my friend. And, you know, you don't always win.
Well, Gordon, if you're watching this, maybe give Alex a few pointers.
I thought I had it. Let me know in the comments what I'm doing wrong. I would appreciate it. This is horrible.
That's how it works.
Like, what is this, dude?
Please let us know in the comments.
I thought I actually followed the recipe correctly. First bite of bannock, how is it?
It's good. Almost tastes like a pretzel. It's weird.
Alright, good morning folks. I think we both slept pretty good last night. The cots were insane. So comfy.
It's part of my advent calendar I got from my mom, but it's coffee. I don't think it's meant for camping, but all you have to do is put boiling water in it up to whatever level you want. Then you just pour it. I hope it tastes as good as it smells.
It does. Can confirm. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Why don't you guys just summit this morning? Why don't you guys just climb up the hill this morning? Because we both have family commitments today. We have to get back as soon as we can. We're really hoping on being able to summit yesterday, so that's why we're cheating a little bit and using modern technology to get a shot at the top. So that is what it is. Okay, we're out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching because we definitely had an amazing time. So, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see ya. À la prochaine.
That means see you next time.